DreamWorks have made some of the best villains over the years. Tai Lung, Kai, Shen, the Boogeyman. They all have the platform of being the best villains of all cartoon history. And after 7 years of trolls, old guys, and crazy scientists, we finally have a villain that can stand with the greats, and in my opinion, be plastered on the Hall of Fame of animated villains. Sup guys, Puffs here, and today I'm going to talk about this absolute demon of a character. I've recently gone to see the new Puss in Boots movie, and I can just say that I'm him. I'm literally him. I'm about to spoil the movie, so leave if you want to see it yourself. I personally would not recommend the movie. It's shit, but the villain is something else. Bro, he's the coldest motherfucker on the planet. I don't give a fuck. He didn't even get more than 10 minutes of screen time for a 100-minute movie. Less than 10%. He is him.
You can't take him out. He's different. He's not the same. You are you, but he is him.
Recently, I've seen some sick edits of him.
Fear me if you can.
I'm right there.
I'm just praying that they don't turn him into a Ghost Modern Warfare Thirst Trap character. But keep those kitty softpaw Thirst Traps coming, please. I really need those.
Those thirst traps still be fire.
Now I'm going to give you a quick synopsis of the film. In the movie, Puss in Boots is down to his last life. He goes on a quest to find some sort of star, I don't know, that would give him a wish, and with that he wishes for his 9 lives back. But on that journey, Puss is tormented and followed by death, which takes in the form of a wolf with a black cloak, carrying around 2 sickles. I'm going to tell you that he is one of the best and scariest villains in the DreamWorks arsenal right now, before I even dissect this man. When we're first introduced to Death, when Puss is sitting at the counter with a glass of milk in his hands at an old bar, the first sense we pick up as viewers contributes to this feeling of fear, and the first time we meet him is the song that he constantly whistles. This is referred to as an index, which is a form of semiotics. Indexes are used in our daily lives, like a cause and effect. An example of this is when we see smoke, our brains correlate that to a fire. This song does the same thing. It lets the audience know that death is around by when we can hear the song. We also shown how menacing the wolf is when he first starts talking to Puss, asking for an autograph and taking a bounty with Puss's face staining dead or alive. This tells the viewers the wolf's intentions straight off the bat and causes us to feel uneasy for Puss. When Puss and Death battle for the first time, we see how easy the wolf weaves, dodges, and deflects Puss's attacks whilst mocking him at the same time. This shows us that the wolf is a superior opponent to Puss and makes us fear for Puss's life. We also experience greater fear when Puss is struck with one of the wolf's sickles. As in the movie, it is emphasized that no blade can ever touch Puss in Boots. This immediate fear that courses through Puss in Boots tells the viewers that the wolf has bested Puss. This is also shown through Puss's hairs on his back and neck and his arms rising, indicating that the body's natural reflex of intimidation and fear. The final piece of this scene is when Puss is disarmed by Death, with Death commanding him to pick back up his blade. This forcefulness tells the viewers that the wolf has the upper hand in this battle. Death's role in the movie is somewhat of a reminder to Puss, as out of all the antagonists in the movie, he doesn't get a lot of screen time, which I've already stated, yet he is by far the most important. This lack of screen time does make the character more of a mystery to us and prevents us from knowing who the character really is. With less emotion towards the character, we can only see how the villain is in Puss's eyes, and that perspective that Puss delivers is that of fear for his life. We see the wolf's persistence many times in the film, as we see him stare down Puss from afar with 2 golden coins on his eyes, directly pointing to Puss simultaneously. This symbolizes death to Puss in Boots, as it was done to pay passage for those who died in Greek mythology. As the wolf does this action, we again hear the song of Death's whistle. This, along with him being calm and him not rushing to make any move to immediately kill Puss, establishes to the audience that the wolf is a persistent and patient person that displays a strong desire to find and kill Puss without any visible eagerness. Another scene we see Death is only for a few seconds. We hear the whistle and Puss turns around to see the wolf staring at him. That is all we get, and after that the wolf disappears. This anticipation of wondering when the wolf is going to appear next causes Death forever be in the back of our minds during the film, and plagues Puss during the film as well. Now, the third or fourth time we see Death is not that interesting, as it's about Puss's past lives that he has lived. Death also reveals in this to Puss that he was there every life that he had, and we see on one of his sickles that he has marked it one time for every life that Puss has lived, and now he has come to complete and end Puss's life. The final face-off at the end of the movie has Puss battle Death. The battle starts with Death wrapping a wall of fire around him and Puss, causing him to feel isolated and alone. They both duel with being equally matched now that Puss has changed in character development. Thank God! I don't know how this man has not changed over the past 2 films. Such a scam in my life. The battle, in my opinion, is honestly epic, with there being a lot of variety in battle and how it changes. Also, I don't know what kind of music this is, but I didn't know that this stuff could bang in a 1v1 scenario. Holy, this is so good. At the end, Death sees Puss as a character that's changed and not the man that he used to be. Blah, 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 blah. Happy ending. What the f***, DreamWorks? This could have been so perfect. What have you done? If you didn't make him look like the good guy, you should have just banished him like you did with the greatest villain of all time, Tai Lung. And for anyone out there thinking that this is better than Tai Lung, he only died because of plot reasons, okay? Tai Lung is the greatest man of all time. I'm not having this. So, in summary, I would put him in second place behind Tai Lung in the DreamWorks arsenal. I feel like Tai Lung was just so much more fleshed out as a character, making him the best villain of all time in terms of animation in the DreamWorks franchise and Kung Fu Panda itself. In third to fifth place, I'll put Shen, Kai, and the Boogeyman, respectively. And for sixth, I'll probably put, whatever the heck his name, the guy in How to Train Your Dragon 2. He was pretty sick. All in all, Death is one of the best characters shown through the perspective of Puss, through his characterization and much more, and that's why I think he deserves such a high spot, because he forever plagues the movie without actually being there half the time, making him always in the back of your mind. Anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!